Yeah. How we all doing here? Take a moment here. We're just gonna make sure everything's working just exactly right. Looks like everything's working exactly right. We got Auden. We got Randy with the quack quack. What's up, Tbull? Tom. Got Adam. Everything is working just exactly right. Kogishiwa, greatest comrade. What up, Stylo? Hello. Can't stay long. Well, appreciate you stopping by. Monka. Leone damage record. Got Edifar in the house. What's up, everyone? How we doing here? Gotta do a little bit of an impromptu stream here. I got a little time this morning before I gotta go in. How we doing, Albert? Yeah, I'll be checking out the Leone. You can play some other ships. Renzo, what's going on? Commandante. I don't know. Let's see what the current high scores for the Leone are. Let's see. Looks like I got 118 here. Thought someone said they saw 130. Yeah, there's 130. Ten Citadels. Must have had some cooperative cooperative cruisers in that game. Toki, what's going on? Good to be back. Yeah, good to see you. Zap, what's going on? Surprise lunch stream. Emperor Pew Pew. How we doing here? I might as well jump right into it here. Let's see what's going on. So we should have patch notes coming out, patch notes video coming out tomorrow. I already taken a look at them. But I think we can release it. It's like in the middle of the morning, my time. It's probably like start of the workday in Europe or something like that. So I'll get that up tonight, get it ready to go, and then you guys can check that out tomorrow. Let's see, let me get this over here. There we go. Ready for Kong v Godzilla. Yeah, I guess. What's up, Fandango? Yeah, I'll be going over those commanders as well. I don't know, those of you, we've seen what I don't know what we'll have. I haven't looked that close at the Kong section of the patch notes, but the PC version got theirs, I think, people weren't necessarily that excited about the on-screen aspects of it. But we'll take a look. Yeah, there's two commanders. There'll be Kong and Godzilla. Oops. Any surprises? Well, nothing I can talk about yet. Haven't played months. The carriers, people are still trying to figure them out, you know. We won't know until, I mean, there's some players that are trying to become carrier experts. Once they get good at their craft, then we'll really know. But so far, they're usually like a mild annoyance unless the guy decides he wants to kill you. I had one that what was I playing? I was playing like a tier 7. I was playing like a I don't know. I was playing a destroyer game yesterday, and the guy just completely focused me and got rid of me. So did a good job. Yeah, I don't know. We're still. It is what it is. I don't know. Some people like them. End of the workday in Europe. Well, currently, I'm talking about when the patch notes come out tomorrow. Like, I think it's 4 o'clock in the morning my time, which should be about 10 o'clock in the morning, 9 or 10 England time. Main event that's going on. Watch the Boogard compilation. Yeah. Yeah, there's some really good videos on YouTube. The guy was he didn't want to get into a fight with him, let's just put it that way. All the Kong skin. Yeah, yeah, I think they said that they're actually going to be like initially the first wave of Azure Lane, for instance, those were just skins for the existing ships. So if you take a look at Mayatago, for instance, oh, we get the Suzuki. Check that out. So this is like a Azure Lane skin. So that was like the first batch of Azure Lane, and then the next batch they actually did differentiated ships, like the Baltimore, for instance. So you got the Baltimore, and now you got the AL Baltimore. And so I think the plan, if they, again, I haven't looked that carefully at the Kong stuff, but I think they'll probably just be individual ships like that. So whatever it is, yeah, we'll go over all that in detail tomorrow's video. PS5 update. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I mean, I don't know if this is it. Like a couple weeks ago, you could come up with this. You can turn this on or off. Now, if you turn the Ultra of 4K on, for me it looks pretty good, but it goes. It's like a 30 frame rate or something. I didn't. Once you're used to 60 frame rates, then it's kind of choppy. But I don't know if that was actually it or if there's something else coming. I really don't know. What's up, Jake? F4 in the afternoon. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, so for you guys, it'll be like tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, give or take. 8, 9, 10, something like that. Chungus. Conger, they're not on the ships in the battle. Yeah, I don't. We'll see. I would caution everyone to, especially if it's expensive, to just wait till you see what's actually in the package. Because the PC players are not having a particularly positive review. But whether or not that'll translate over to what we got, who knows. What's up, Bruno? The Ultra, I think I'd have to restart the whole... Maybe we could try it. I just have to restart the game, basically. $11.40, you must be on the East Coast. Hipper, Zurlane Sharny. Well, Hipper's cruiser commander, and Sharny's battleship. Let's try it out here. We got it. It's a trap! Yeah, so they got Gnevi, Gady, and Benson. Those, all three of those can kick the living piss out of us. So we got to be particularly mindful of that. One of the things I didn't point out in my video was because I wasn't firing long-range shots in that particular game, but I should check out the travel time. That's a 10.5 kilometer shot, just shy of 9 seconds, so tell me if you think you could dodge that or not. So no, it's not a long-range specialist. 30 FPS is a bummer. Yeah, I don't under. I asked them. I don't think they ever responded to me, but I don't know anything about designing games or soft hardware utilization or anything like that. But when I bought the PlayStation, it said it was capable of 4K 60 frames or 1080p 120 frames. So what we got currently isn't that. Oh, Von Hipper. That's just two different builds. I mean, I got the Scharnhorst on, like, the actual Scharnhorst and Odin. Oops. Let's see what we got here. We got a Maz. Let's see if the Maz wants to shoot. But even that 7 kilometer, you gotta give them quite a bit of lead. Now the guns actually, you get big numbers when these shells hit. You gotta keep in mind you got a lot of guns for a destroyer. 8 guns. Shit, let's see if we can get out of this alive here. Luckily his torps are almost as slow as mine, but looks like he might get us. Ah, fuck. That sucks. Should have been paying a little bit more attention. Well, you got really quick torp reload. I mean, that's the full salvo there. It's only about a 45-second reload, give or take. But for fighting destroyers, like getting a nice wide spread that's tough to dodge is kind of usually the way to go. Alright, so they got B, we got C. Oops. So this Maz, he's got the smoke sonar capabilities. At least he's got the sonar. If this guy's sitting in the cloud, which he might be, the Maz rushes him, we can both gun him down pretty easily. But he might have vamoosed. Now concealment with Bay on there, I think it's 5-5. Let's see. Yeah, 5-5. Jesus Christ. Oh, here he is right here. Come on, Maz, use your sonar, dude. We can't really leave here till at least the Benson's dead. Shit, Nuremberg coming in. Maz is trying to gun down the Nuremberg, okay. Probably gonna die from the Nuremberg rushing us. Oh. Jesus Christ, man. Spot. AP is pretty decent on this. I don't think I talked about that in the video. But let's see if we can get out of here. We got a pretty decent ship lead. If I'm that Maz, I would be getting out of there rather than just sitting there waiting for him. Alright, so hopefully they get A over there since they secured the side. Yeah, you gotta understand the situation. We're gonna lose C, because I gotta get out of there. I can't really fight these 3 ships by myself. This guy's gonna die as soon as they spot him. So they, assuming they're trying to win the game, they should capture C back. So if we can get B relatively quickly. Oops. Shit. Benson's not going to capture the base. That'd be foolish. He's going around the base. Classic destroyer play. Alright, well, I'll show you. Trying to hit this guy at 8-5. Let's see if we can even come close here. Oops. Doubt it. Benson must be right about there. He's still spotting us. Fuck. I thought he was going to hide behind that island, so that's why I was shooting. Well, I think that's the end of this game. What are these guys on A doing? Alright. There we go. Oh shit. I think we're still probably gonna die here. If the crew on A doesn't want to get on B, then this game is definitely gonna be over pretty quickly. I can't get C because that Benson's gonna wreck me. We might have to try and sneak in the back way around B. Got a lot of lollygagging going on here. Oh shit. Yeah, we got him on the flood. If we can get B, I think we can win this one. Alright. Looks like this destroyer is moving into B finally. Alright, so they control northeast. Holy shit, dude. We gotta get on B and then just basically hold the middle in this situation. We got a 2-ship lead, but this guy is 1 shot. I'm a 1 shot. These guys got a lot of health. Well, this one does. Yeah, this isn't really looking that good. Friendly fire should turn on if a ship slips to him. Let's see. What I do have a smoke, so if we spot this Benson, I can hopefully shoot him once, smoke immediately, and disengage. That should even the health situation up a little bit. I don't know why they're not countering B. Alright, this is going to be close. 60-40, you're saying the chances are? Yeah. So the problem here, we don't have twist and track, so that Benson could just kind of surprise me out of nowhere. But what I wanted, if I could sit here, oh, here's the Benson. If I sit here, I can spot these battleships moving in. Oh, fuck. I think if Benson dies, then the game's over. So I can go get C at that point in time. Just gotta get those torps out as quick as we can. Morning, Christopher. Shit. He's actually gonna spot me. I don't know if he's gonna actually notice me though. Keep those guns silent. Alright, the Benson's dead, so Hatsuhara going down, not that critical at that point in time. As long as these ships don't all die. At this point I can flip bases with them. Jesus. Okay. I mean, if we lose all our ships and they don't lose any, then we're probably in trouble, because it's going to swing the score pretty wildly. Yeah, we can get on C now. The coast is clear. Just waiting for his guns to get on me. Oh shit, his back gun's on me. Shit. His back gun's turning the other way now. What are you doing, man? You had me dead to rights. Fuck. Definitely want to get on this cap. I think we still got the win as long as I don't get spotted. If we get on the cap, we'll for sure guarantee it. That was pretty close. Yeah, even if this guy goes down, now we got over 100 points to lead, so, and it's going to be continuing to get bigger and bigger. This is kind of how difficult the game gets to win if you don't go for the caps all game like they didn't. What's up, Victor? You got this? Yeah. That's a pretty close game. I mean, this guy's still got a lot of HP. I don't know if he's pulled the trigger at all this game or not. But yeah, we definitely had to manage that game. What's up, Phil? How you doing? Tap your inner chili. Yeah, that was the map he got his Hail Mary at the buzzer. Yeah, so that's the Leone. I mean, most of the people are saying they don't really like it that I played it, but had a couple people responding yesterday on my video that they were having some success with it. Worst ship, second worst ship. I mean, whatever. It's not that great. We can play it again. But if you get into destroyer fights, then you're in trouble. Let's give a shout out to our new members though. We got Cole's a new member, joining yesterday. Appreciate that, Cole. Then we had some re-ups from Prism Mike, Zach. Thank you guys for continuing to support the channel. Appreciate all that. All those guys with the green names in the chat, those are the channel members on YouTube. Appreciate the continued support. Might be back later. Alright, thoughtful. Thanks for hanging. Let's see what's going on. Mellow the Jello. The torpedoes are slow as crap, yeah. I mean, I got double torp boost here. I mean, you got this, which I guess your other option would be maybe this or perhaps this, unless you want to go the ram build. But you get 4 extra knots here, and then you get 3.2 extra knots here. So that brings it up from 51 to like 59-ish. Appears to be a decent support ship. Yeah, it's a PlayStation 4 /Xbox. Well, PlayStation in general. I'm on PlayStation 5. Yeah, if you're interested in becoming a channel member, there's that join button next to the subscribe button. Yeah, we got 123 people watching. Appreciate everyone tuning in. We got 41 likes. If you guys don't mind hitting that like button. Actually does boost the channel's, or the stream's visibility in the YouTube algorithm. Might get those scrubs on your blue team, might get their eyes on this, and maybe they'll learn how to play the game. What's up, Luke? How you doing? Is this live chat? Yeah, you're live. Seems equally interested in his drying paint. Yeah, Fubukis, maybe we could win that fight. Both really slow reloads. We probably got better guns than the Fubuki, so... Jarvis, not the worst. We got an Atlanta we definitely got to be careful of. So yeah, you got to be distinctly aware of who's on the enemy team, especially the Destroyer Corps with this. It's, you know, I mean, you could be seeing a lot of tier 6s. That Benson, if he would have shot at us, would have killed us. Gnevi, I was, you know, he was one salvo away from killing us later in the game. Yeah, let's see, we got one guy picked up the control, the other guy hasn't. Oh, we got a guy backing up. You can't hit anything yet, but make sure that you can't hit anything by backing up. Good strategy. You got 2 guys that can't pick up the controller there. Excellent team. We got a great team here. 1/3 of it. Not even playing the game. Have you tried the cruise commanders? No, I haven't. The guy that was being a hardcore asshole, I find they'd give him the boot after about 20 comments yesterday, but in between him throwing a temper tantrum, he was trying to suggest that I use that Mimbelli guy. I haven't bothered to try yet. Yeah, I mean, if you want to call me trash in my comments section maybe once, maybe twice, I'll let you get away with it, but like the 5th or 6th time, eventually I'm just gonna give you the old heave-ho, so...
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Alright, well, Jervis, let's see here. Decent. You're gonna shoot back, or you're just gonna try and torp? Alright, so we'll take that opener right there. Let's go ahead and disengage. What's this? Oh, we got another destroyer there. This is a major problem. Alright. So, that's one of the Fubukis here, and then we got the Jervis crossing over there. If you're getting hit by these things at full range, that means you haven't moved for quite a while. Might wait for the Surrey to go down. He just shot. Okay, there he is. Once I'm blocked from the Surrey, then we can try and kill this guy. Yeah, we gotta be very careful here. We got a lot of guns that could shoot us. Whoops. shit. Alright. So, 31k to open. We traded about half our health. Let's see how we're doing over here. What the hell? Might just try and get on their base. Could be risky.
Sovralimentazione disattivata. Requesting support.
That guy's smoke actually allowed me to shoot there without getting detected. Do I get on the base or not?
Concentrare il fuoco sulla nave nemica.
I think we're gonna try it. Try and force these guys to turn around. They're pushing really far forward. Most of our guys haven't moved forward at all this game, so if we can kind of split their team up a little bit. We got this Fubuki over here that
Designated target.
potentially could get us. What the fuck? What?
Allarme incendio. Caccia torpediniere nemico affondato.
I don't get that.
Problema risolto, signore. Concentrare il fuoco sulla posizione indicata.
Jesus Christ, nice shot. That hood wrecked 2 of our destroyers. That sucks. That was pretty risky getting right in the middle of their team there, but you can see my team is sitting in our spawn and their team is basically almost in our spawn, so not thinking that's probably going to be a win. I don't know how that first salvo on this guy missed him. Probably stay out the base. Yeah. I mean, that's... Maybe I should have been describing that better when I was doing it. I mean, getting in between their entire team, and you can see this position. Where do we die? Look on the map right here. We're in between all these guys. We're actually behind them, and then these guys here. So whenever you do that, you can't really disengage very well. So in that situation, when I shot, I had to ride out the cooldown on the detectability. But if I can get over here, you know, the goal of that play is not necessarily to capture the base. I understand I'm not going to capture the base there, but we gotta... These guys are basically almost in our base at this point in time, and whenever this side here, they've killed all the destroyers. Whenever they finish killing this thing, then they move forward. Now we got permanent crossfire for the rest of the game. I mean, these guys are going to get fucking slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. And so the only goal I was trying to pursue by being up here is to force some of these guys to peel off and come back, especially if I can get this Fubuki. Now this hood, 2 good shots. He killed our he killed the Fubuki down here, I believe, and then the one on me was a pretty decent shot. Yeah, it's a rout. It's gonna probably wind up 7-0 in terms of ship count. Anyway, got a theory: the biggest world's Leone fan from yesterday may have also been the dude who dislikes every video. That's definitely possible. That's a strong possibility. If he wasn't doing it prior to yesterday, now he's probably gonna. But anyway, I don't know. Leone is what it is. I mean, if... I don't know. I'm not planning on becoming a Leone master, personally. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Alright, what are we in the mood for today? Did you miss a stream yesterday? No, I didn't stream yesterday. I had the Leone video up. Blue team at its finest. Yeah, it's they'll turn the game on, drop the anchor, and then you're good to go for the rest of the match. Usually, that's about a 10% chance to win those games. So if your whole team pursues that, then you're probably in trouble. Let's see the Gulio sitting here. Why don't we fire this guy up? Awaki? Awaki's really good for a tier 3. I got a solo warrior the other day in the arena on that one. Didn't have a recording, but basically everyone on my team died, and then I think I 1v4'd the end of the match or something like that. It was pretty badass. Yeah, another game on Trap here. What have we got? Tier 5s. Fuso, Ismail, Pensacola. Okay. Oh, a lot of cruisers. Oh yeah, Suzuya. Where'd all my credits go? Good lord. They all went to aircraft carrier trash. What's up, Wolf? How you doing? Well, if you're a new player, you should stick around and watch for a little while, maybe pick up some tips. Watching Tbull during class, nice. Yeah, the Siegfried, I'm terrified of the Siegfried usually when I run into that thing. That is just a mean son of a bitch. Pick up your controller. How many people are playing this game? Got one. Oh, he's launching his torps. Okay. There's another guy backing up. Jesus Christ. So we already got another third of this team goofing off. Myron, can you explain why the Normandy is the best ship in the game? You have to craft an argument. And our carrier isn't even playing. He hasn't launched any planes. So this is oh, he's backing up first. Yes, yes. Get as far away as you possibly can. Make sure you're as relevant as you can be. Excellent opener. You do not want to have any impact on the match whatsoever. Okay. Oops. A little low. It's like our carrier is just perma-spotting him, which is great. Should definitely be popping the smoke here. Okay. Blue team for the win, yeah. I don't know why you hit ready and then just you're not actually ready. What's the point of that? Lucky girl. Going back to the beach. What the fuck are you doing? Alright. You're right next to the base. Just get on it. Let's not do this shit today. Yeah, I got him, don't worry. There's the Fubuki down. Beautiful. Slams on the brakes. Good dodge. Come on, what the fuck? Carlos coming in hot. Great game and video on the Königsberg. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, the Königsberg is always a fun time. Alright, I'm gonna just get on sea here. This Pensacola. We got a London moving in. Hang on. Let's get rid of the London first. Thank you, Carlos.
Avvistata corazzata nemica.
Okay. I think that Ismail should be able to shoot me. He might have... Oh my god, he picked up the controller. Welcome to the game, son. Right on the beach. Hey, Duncan. I really want to get on C here. Look at our Fubuki's going into A. He's got the carrier spotted on him. I wouldn't probably be doing that quite yet. Alright, he got his... he got the carrier. Alright. Well, if he gets A, then that's a win. Jeez, this thing is slow backing up.
Siluri a poppa.
I want to help with these guys, but all he's trying to do is torp, man. Use your fucking guns, Jesus. He's pointing in at him. Nuremberg plays much better pointing away from your targets.
La nostra squadra è in vantaggio.
Alright, I got the Pensacola for going down. I guess we'll chalk that up for a win for him. We got Ismail broadside here. That's a pretty tempting target, but if we can get rid of these cruisers first, I think that might help. Gotta be wary about the torps. Alright, London's dead. Beautiful. Alright, so whenever this guy gets out of here from behind this huge island, that's why you don't want to be behind those huge islands. He can't do anything. But eventually he's probably going to come out right here. So, this guy is not contested caps or anything. Dangerous ship, not a dangerous position, so we don't need to worry about him. Might as well just kill this cruiser whenever he emerges from his hole. Had the Mayhem Russia Bayern teammate was shooting him the whole time. Yeah, it sounds about right. Open water, gunning down full health battleships. Very common strategy. London made an interesting play. Yeah, he might have just bit off more than he could chew. Once you kind of get too close to these ships, it's tough to disengage.
La nostra vittoria è vicina.
Alright. Maybe he just decided to put the controller down over there. Yeah, the hood HE. I don't think I've ever shot much HE in that one. The AP is pretty damn good. There you are. Wow, he got way over there.
La battaglia terminerà tra 5 minuti.
Great job running for the hills.
Abbiamo distrutto un incrociatore nemico.
Alright. Not too bad. Strange, we got the two tier 4s over here on the top of the leaderboard. You want to check out the hood? What's the first ship you get in this game? The tier 1s. It's tier 1 cruisers, so I think it's I couldn't name any of them. I don't know what they are. But you get the tier 1 cruiser, you play like 1 or 2 games, then you get enough XP and shit to get the tier 2 cruiser. And then once you complete the tier 2 cruiser, you can get the tier 2 destroyer, the tier 3 cruiser. And then once you get the tier 3 cruiser ground out, then you can get the battleship. Then you're... I don't know when the carriers come out, I can't remember. It's either tier 3, tier 4, who knows. How do you decide what side to start your guns facing in Ismail? I don't know if it's any different there. I mean, Ismail, I'd like to complete a turn in that ship.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
So if you're pretty sure you can get a turn in and still be in a good position, then you can put the guns on the opposite side that you think you're going to be firing on.
I need your support.
What do you need my support with, man? What can I help you with today? Alright. Well, we can't create a crossfire for both stacked on each other, right? So, looks like he's turning in. We're going to turn out. Got a Maz and again a Sashio. Gotta kill the Baltimore if we see it. What the fuck are you doing, man? Nah, this game's already over. Not even spotted, and we're taking all this guy's fucking damage.
Fire!
Steve coming in hot with the 5 spot. Thank you, Steve.
Problem solved, sir.
So he fakes like he's gonna turn in, then he comes back this way, so... How we're supposed to get separation, I don't know. You guys, let me know.
Stations, concentrate fire on that target.
Player base gets dumber every day. Yeah, it's... not something I'm gonna be able to disagree with you on. Steve, thank you for joining the channel, appreciate that. Members are kind of the engine that keeps this place running, so I appreciate you joining those.
All stations requesting fire support.
Yes. I think this game's looking like it's going to be a waste of everyone's time. Alright. I mean, I like the cruiser on B's idea, trying to capture the base, but you can't... As a cruiser, you can't do that at this point in the game. You just gotta understand that. Maz got the Benson. That was huge. What the fuck? Colorado's low enough, someone else can finish him.
Gute Arbeit. Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
There we go.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Okay.
Our team has taken the lead.
We're gonna just try and get in the middle of the map here. First storm coming in hot, Tbull. I'm late, missed the start. This is my reported late fee. Luckily, there's no. Can't really be late. But I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Good to see you as always. Achikov, terrified of the Asashio, I guess. Just go on and get in there, rush him. You got this, I believe in you. Tips have really helped. Oh, good to hear. Alright, we gotta get rid of the Baltimore. Man, red team is just withering.
Alle Kräfte, diesen Bereich erobern.
Yeah, our main advantage right now, we got 2 destroyers to 1. We want to preserve that by getting rid of the Baltimore.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren. Concentrate fire.
Bullseye, baby.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren. Achtung.
Stations requesting fire support.
Well, we're kicking the living shit out of them, but we're kind of forgetting about the bases. Sealed the deal. Ismail skins are nice. Yeah, I think they usually look pretty cool. I don't know anything about the cartoon or whatever it is, but
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Verstanden. Affirmative.
I don't know. Seems like a lot of people that play this game are into them. G101 or Farragut? Yeah, I mean, 10 out of 10s. There's always room for mistakes or whatever, but yeah, the Farragut should kick the living shit out of the G101. G101's not horrible, but I don't consider it that great of a destroyer. Achikov must have got torped. Hmm. Sashio trying to gun down the Surrey. Nice.
All forces, capture that area.
What's up, Denzel?
Abgelehnt.
Sniping single fire torps. I mean, yeah, it's got amazing detection, but to win that fight, you're kind of relying on torp strikes. I don't know. If played well, any ship can beat any other ship. It's just, what are the odds? Jesus. Like, can the Sashio beat the Maz? Yeah, but should it? No. Alright. That was an easy game.
Ich schulde Ihnen was. Gute Arbeit.
Easy. Easy. Oh man, didn't have to do too much that game. Yeah, Hood, I don't know, I mean... "34% fire chance. Why would you ever shoot HE unless you know you're going to be fighting destroyers for a while? Alright. Claude at the beginning, yeah. It's just, unfortunately, most Battleship players don't understand that the battleships become stronger the further away from the other battleships you are. As long as you can cover each other, if you guys can both shoot the same target, if you're not on top of each other, then your strength goes up. When you become to be in the same square in the map, your strength plummets. It's basically like removing one of them completely from the game, you know? Like, the battleships, ideally, if you got a team that knows what you're doing, you want to, and you could, like, command the whole fleet, for instance, you would put the battleships in positions where the enemy is going to be forced to be broadside. But you can't force the enemy to be broadside if everyone on your fucking team is in the same black hole, getting sucked into the singularity, you know? It's never going to happen. Anyone who knows what angling is going to angle against the whole team. Let's try the Farragut. You guys got me... I mean, number one, the G101's the tier 3, and the Farragut's tier 4, so... Ismail? Yeah, we could maybe bust out the... You guys want Normandy and Ismail? Helena? What's up, Elk? How you doing? French ships that survived got an American refit. Ah, that's interesting. Let's see, we got a Costa Farragut and then Königsberg. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, so we got no destroyer down south, so we'll go try and support those guys. Assuming they're playing. Looks like both of them have the control in the hand. That's a good sign.
Engine boost activated.
Dope, coming in hot. Oleg or no balls? Alright. Well, I definitely got balls, so we can play the Oleg. Yeah, you're gonna have to... We'll try and keep these requests in my mind here. Got Normandy, Ismail, Oleg. The Helena mixed in.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Thank you, Dope. Appreciate that. What command am I using? I got Mordoff, but if you don't have Mordoff, you definitely want Halsey. You need this twist and track, the little half moon on that screen there. Tells you the approximate location of the closest ship. Just Halsey's all around, just kind of enhances everything that the American destroyers are good at. I was hoping he was going to keep going through the island, so I'd drop spot here. But... Oops.
Smoke generator started.
Kind of a risky play, but not too bad. That sucks.
Teammate, I need your support.
Smoke screen set. Engine boost deactivated.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Königsberg sonaring us. Dresden or no scrotum. I don't even know what the Dresden is. Thank you, Luke. Alright.
Get back.
Get that Königsberg out of there. I mean, I'm inclined to go help this guy, but I just don't see how we can keep him alive. He's got 4 ships between the team and him, you know? Yeah, we're not doing shit right now. This sucks. Alright, let's go get back in the fight here. That's basically the same principle of that second Leone game where we got behind the enemy lines. Once you do that, when you put groups of enemies between you and your team, then you have basically no support, right? So, I mean, if you understand what you're doing, then you can say, okay, I'm going to make a risky play. You can always make that decision. If you don't understand what you're doing, then you're just going to continuously get wrecked over and over again. You know, you don't want to be too far from your support ships unless you got a really good reason to be. I'm inclined to, like, rush this Königsberg, but he should kick the fuck out of me if I do that. Let's see, we got... Costa might be trying to come through the middle. Okay. There he is.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
I wonder what the torp range is on this thing. Five. We were just on the edge. Shit. Yeah, we gotta get this destroyer out of here just so he's not causing problems with the scoring. Oops. Or maybe he's trying to kill our carrier. I don't know what he's doing, but either way, you want him dead.
Our team has taken the lead.
Alright. So my job now is we gotta kill that farragut, and then if we die after that, it doesn't necessarily matter. We gotta keep in mind though we have nobody on our team that's in a position to defend the base, so we don't want to be too suicidal with this play. We do have a smoke to disengage. I don't know what the farragut's health was. I think we had him pretty low if I recall. But just due to the fact that, again, you never know with these capture the base mode situations, we probably don't want to go out of our way to die here. There he is. Once we kill him, we can just drop the smoke and disengage.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Oops. Shit. Now he doesn't have proxy mod at 2-3, so we got some room to work with here. So we gotta be aware that he's really close to us. And like, if I get out of the smoke at this point in time, I'm spotted, so... Once he looks like he's coming in towards me, then we gotta prepare to leave. So he will proxy spot us in under a kilometer at this point. Alright. Supper time in Scandinavia. Alright, we'll see you per storm. Thanks for hanging. Farragut's king of DDs. Yeah, when I was rattling off top tier ships in Königsberg video, I forgot to mention Farragut. It's kind of the apex predator of the low tier destroyers. Alright, let's start going through these ships that are piling up here. We'll do Oleg. We got Dresden. Is that a ship? Appreciate all the donations today and the new members. Really helps the channel out quite a bit. B-Day was May 2nd. You're 12. Well, happy birthday. Yeah, the language on the streams may be a little raw. I don't know what your swearing situation is, but Try and keep the videos clean for the general audience. Yeah, we only got 8 players this game. What's going on here? Interesting. Dresden's a tier 1 German. Okay.
Бой начинается.
Boy, начинается. Oh, like time. Alright, Zap, thanks for hanging. We'll see you. Mikasa. I don't have the Mikasa. I've asked them. I wish... Because you guys always ask me for that one. But they said... Denied! I said, I need help! I need the Mikasa! Denied! I can't complain. They've given me shit tons of resources, so... But anyway. Alright, she got a destroyer gunning, well, coming at you and you guys shoot me. Got him. Kind of out of range of a lot of stuff. If we ever did a dedicated Oleg build, we'd be focusing on the turret traverse. Fire might stick because we hit his torps and he was probably inclined to immediately damage con those. Come on. I think it's gonna be like 1v8 here pretty quick. Use your guns, guys. Oh, no damage. There we go.
Вражеский эсминец уничтожен.
That's like barely moving. Svetlana's got torps. Good to know.
Вражеский крейсер потоплен.
Yeah, let's see. Hopefully the Clemson's coming for me, otherwise if he's going around the island we're not going to have anything. There he is. Oh. like a torpedo strike to me. What do you think? Holy shit.
Торпеды за кормой.
Oh, baby. Now what you gonna do? Alright, we'll go proxy spot his ass. Hopefully, I don't know, those low tier destroyers, sometimes their torps reload way faster than you would think. You might be having a strike ready for me here. Hopefully we spot him. Oh my god, he's already got more torps. Aimed on the indicator. Man, I think he got away. What's up, Brandon? Torps on the other side of the ship. Yeah, but he flipped around if you saw that initial flip.
Наша команда получила преимущество.
Fuck, I think he got away here. Well, he's the last guy alive, so. Still got a line of sight on us. I think he's in this zone here, maybe back here. There you are. Hello, Governor.
Вражеский эсминец уничтожен.
Oof. Carnage. Alright, what else? We got Dresden. We have to go to the ship screen to find this one. I'll give it a whirl. I don't even know if anyone's playing Tier 1 right now. And we got Normandy. And what else? The Smith. About to scuttle the ship. Yeah, looked like he was letting his crew off on the beach. How much does the game cost? It's free. 4-minute match queue. Yeah, if it gets up above a minute, we'll just jump out of here. Yeah, just go to the PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, search for World of Warships Legends, should pop up. Now, if you get spending the money in the game, you can spend a pretty penny pretty quickly, so. But you can play, you know, a huge chunk of the game for free, basically. The only thing you can't really get are certain commanders and ships and, you know, things like that, but. Okay. Just your soul and sanity. Yeah, I don't know if the Dresden's in the cards here. A few controllers. Yeah. Spent about 600 or more in the game. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone's playing Tier 1 right now. Maybe we'll try that later on if you remind me. Let's try the Normandy, and then I know we had Helena. Oh, my teammates last night. I almost uninstalled the game. It was so bad. Holy God, look at all these destroyers. The Grimmy? We could maybe play the Grimmy. Well, no cruisers, so let's see what we can do here. We actually got a cruiser on our team. They got an extra destroyer. Kirov. So it's kind of our job to tank for the Kirov and make sure he stays alive as best we can. If you have, like, if you're in a match and you're the only cruiser, battleship, only destroyer, those, you gotta recognize that's a huge value ship at that point in time. Like, these destroyers in a 5 destroyer game, relatively low value. But this guy, if he gets going, if he knows what he's doing, he can just destroy these destroyers running around. Kimbo, you're on the same team? Alright, we'll try and not yell at my teammates too bad this game. The Grammy? Yeah, I don't... The Grammy is the only Founders Edition ship that I got that I don't play too often. It's not too bad, though. Slamming the brakes. I'll probably miss that completely. There we go. It's a good trade if you can dish out 7 and take 0 in return. You'll do that all day, every day. He might drop spot before he can pull the trigger again. Yeah. Alright, so this guy, Kamikaze, what the fuck, man? You're right by B. What is wrong with you? Oh my god, these people. Alright, it's just sitting there. We're gonna go get on that base. I don't. If you're a destroyer and you're 2 feet from the cap, you're doing it wrong, man. Just get on the fucking cap. Kirov in action. Oh, man. Alright, he's down. Kamikaze, he's got to get back there to find that battleship. Of course, he's going to get blown up in the process. These Japanese destroyer players that only torp battleships are the biggest detriment to your win rate that you'll come across.
Alerte incendie. Problème résolu, chef.
I hope that wasn't you. Do we have AA on this thing? What's going on back there? This could be a problem. Look at these guys. This AA must suck. I thought you guys were telling me the French had decent AA. Oh, fuck. Might have torps coming. I don't think it's got... What's Icarus's torp range? Yeah, we might be dead.
Pénétration. Pénétration.
Torpille à tribord.
Fuck you. Stupid carriers. Oh my god. These carriers are such a menace.
Alerte incendie. Dégâts critiques au moteur en dessous de la ligne de flottaison. On prend l'eau rapidement. Problème résolu, chef. Alerte incendie.
Cible pénétrée.
Shit. Get behind that island. Nice. Ranger got him with a... Well, we can't get B, we know that much. Oh, he's got the HE going. Will you fuck off, you goddamn plane?
Alerte incendie.
Cuirassé ennemi détruit. L'équipe a pris l'avantage.
À toutes les forces présentes. Capturez cette zone.
Might be able to wreck this guy. I don't know if we're gonna survive this fire though. Well, note to self, if you're gonna carrier, bomb the Normandy because the thing can't defend itself for shit.
La victoire est à notre portée. Cible pénétrée.
I want to criticize him for just torping a battleship the whole game, but my team isn't doing jack shit either, so I don't know what else he would really be doing. A is not captured, B is not captured. C is only captured by the grace of God. I don't know what the fuck these guys are doing over here. But this should be loss proof, right? We fucked that Peter up pretty good. I don't know. I feel like their carriers got some skills. I don't know if his strategy is that sound or not, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see later on. Gimbo, was that you? It's all good, man. I don't know if our team was on the same page there. But I think we got the win, so that's all we're really going for. Destroyers went fishing in another map. Let's see, what was the other one you guys were asking about? We got Helena. It's all good at the end of the day, guys. If you're ever in my game, especially on the stream, and you hear me yelling at the TV, don't take it personally. I yell at everyone. If you've ever been in my game on the other team or on my team, I've yelled at you. So as long as you understand that, hopefully it's not that big of a deal. And if I've been in your game, you've probably yelled at me. Nobody ever does what they... Nobody on your team's ever going to do what you want them to do. Or very rarely. So... yell at them, get it out of your system, move on with life. Oh yeah, the Grammy. I don't know. I'm getting to the point I can't do this now because I'm so low on cash, but I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking about putting the AA builds on most of the ships. I don't know if it would really help or not. What's your guys' experience with that one? Sensei, what's going on? Oh yeah, the Ismail. That was the other one I was thinking of. But yeah, that game right there would have been a rout if our team just would have focused on the caps more. I mean, they were doing a good job whittling them down. The destroyers, why were they way off in Timbuktu? Because they had a battleship that they sent way up there, the red team. But if the red team's going to send a battleship or any ship off into Timbuktu, you don't necessarily have to follow them. You're going to do much better. Your win rate's going to go up if you, especially as destroyers, if you go around, turn around, focus on getting those bases, focus on killing the ships that are actually playing the caps. Those are the ships that are affecting the game. Likewise on A, I mean, those guys did a really good job of killing everyone over there. But they had that Peter and then like a cruiser that was holding off 4 or 5 ships over there. I mean, you gotta recognize when you got the numerical advantage, just push in there and kill them. If you happen to die while you're doing it, cool, as long as you're finishing off the enemy team. Don't take the game too seriously. Never yelled at a teammate. Well, he must be have a more calm disposition than I do. I don't think I've ever played a game of this where I wasn't pissed at my team at one point or another. Why are you not getting on the cap, my boy? Both of our destroyers on the same side. One of them can't pick up the controller, the other one's avoiding the cap like it's the plague. So not only are we fucked on B, but we're fucked on C, which is our strong side. But if he goes over there and spots, I guess that's alright. For us, at least. Do I have a Discord? Yeah, it's in the description. You can check that out. Uh-oh. Yudachi should not be anywhere near that Baltimore. Or the Atlanta. Let's see if we can keep him alive, but... as long as he stays out of the radar range and spots, that's a viable option. So we can potentially help him get rid of these ships, but... radar ships, if you're in the destroyer, it should be like a magnet, a reverse polarity magnet, where it's just pushing you away from them. Stay out of their radar range, don't get anywhere near them. He's doing a decent job spotting them, though. AA perk seems to work well on ships. Already got a good day. Oh, I got the win. Nice. GG. Good to see you out there. That we can't have these destroyers killing themselves here. We got some problems this game. I wish... I'm assuming they got destroyers over here, so they don't want to be too aggressive, but... I feel like if they made a strong play over there, they can maybe get B. Yeah, Benson's getting shot now. Gunning down battleships. You got 10,000 health, he's got 10,000 health. Alright. I'm gonna try and get C here. I could do that. If the Benson would set a smoke screen for me, then I could capture. Too early. We gotta get rid of the Bismarck first. We need the points, desperately. I wish the Benson would be on the cap, but... I can't capture the base as a cruiser. Yeah, this game's just gonna slip away. Alright, he's actually in C. That might draw this Bismarck out. I'm gonna swing around, see if we can get these cruisers out of here. They're actually doing fairly well on B. I don't understand where their destroyers are this game. We got the one spotted in the middle, but... Man, I got the Benson. That's not good. They should know I'm coming, but I think we can still potentially wreck these guys. The Baltimore could wreck me too very easily. Fuck. We're dead. Fuck.
Problem solved, sir.
I don't know if it'll wreck our team's chances if we go down, but Like this Yudachi, rather than being here trying to torp these guys, if you can get on D, that'd pretty much seal the game. Oh, baby. Yeah, Bismarck coming back got me good. Yeah, let's take a look what's going on over here. Oh, nice shot. Alright, so we got a third of our fleet here. If they just move right into the middle of the map. Now we gotta defend A. We gotta defend these bases, but the score 3 caps to 1. If we can hold that for a few minutes, then we can lose some ships inconsequentially. That was, I don't know, that was too bad. I didn't think this guy was gonna come back and join that fight. I still think the Baltimore probably would have killed me once he's turned in an angle. I was gonna have a hard time beating him, but this cluster right here is just kind of causing problems for our team, so I was just trying to make a play to dislodge that. But again, this guy, if he wants to, number one, he needs to stay away from the radars whenever they get sick of him permanently spotting them. But he could also sink down here and get into D. Just kind of seal that game up. This game should come down to cab control, and hopefully we got the win. Oh, they got their other destroyer over there. Yeah, so their destroyers aren't really focusing on capturing the bases either. This is a problem for the Hipper, though. See if he gets him with the torp. Looks like he missed. So that's a dead Hipper. That's going to be a loss of C. So now we really need this Yudachi to get on the cap. So I don't know. This game could go either way. I have to check Beacon on that one. Oh, man. Alright, let's see how we did here. Not too bad. Looks like this Icarus did some work. Play the Eugene again. SD Dachi just has smoke screen. I mean, he was spotting over there, and that, you know, that's an underrated play because we knew where those cruises were the entire time. They weren't sneaking up and ambushing us. Like, if those ships come around that island and I'm not focusing on it, they can one-shot us, you know, so there's value in that, but you gotta kind of keep an eye on the game flow and recognize, okay, like, as I'm watching that game develop, that looks like it's gonna come down to a nail-biter with the score, you know, and so cap control is gonna be king in that situation. I mean, basically all that guy was doing was spotting the whole game. Now, again, that is valuable. That's a good thing for the destroyer to do. But, you know, I mean, we didn't get that cap as early as we should have, I don't think. I don't know. It's tough for me to say. I mean, those guys as destroyers, maybe they were getting radared and I didn't know it or something. Okay, what do we got here? Gneisenau pair, California. Yeah, the Japanese torpedoed. They just, a lot of them just don't understand the role. And I usually recommend learning destroyers as a Japanese destroyer players, so I still think it's a good line to learn the game because you're learning how to torp, learning how to use the concealment and all that. But the evolution of a destroyer player, you can't be a good destroyer player until you understand that you are the one scoring the points for your team. You know, you saw when I was trying to think about get on that cap, well, the fact that that battleship was that close to me, all you had to do was move forward and kill me. So I couldn't reliably get on that cap. You've returned. Welcome back, Tbull. Yeah, the 2DD's divvying up. Yeah, that's problematic. Alright, so we might have a pair of Gneisenau's here. We'll see if the other one gets spotted.
I need support.
I need support! The game just started and you're already in a pickle. Let's see if I can get a turn off in this one. Oops. No. Oof. Luckily his guns weren't ready to go. Oh shit, his were. This might be a short game. Woo!
We've been spotted.
Got away with one there. Yes, Papadanya! See right here, he's probably worried about this Gneisenau, so I think, yeah, he's might even be spotted right now. He's right at the edge of his detection. I was gonna say though, if he pulls back, then he can still spot that Fiji. We can finish him off. They're racking up the damage this game. I guess the whole team's gonna shoot at me. Look at our battleship moving into B. Come on, man. Man, we're gonna get slaughtered this game. Look at the fucking overload on C, and we can't even get the cap. This is not looking good.
Requesting assistance.
Alright. So I don't think those Gneisenau's can hit me.
Yes, пробитие.
We got 5 ships V2 on the east. If they can't kill them and take that cap very, very rapidly, this game's already over. Like, it looks like they're cowering behind the islands over there. With no shots. Now they're not even on C. Come on, guys. We're up ships and we're down huge. You gotta get the caps going.
Башня главного калибра выведена.
Jesus Christ. I want to get this Fiji out before we go down. I can't really stay alive with this crossfire here. Got a Gneisenau right there, and we got one up there. If we kill the Fiji, that'd be ideal. Oh my god. Oh fuck. This is a crossfire. This is how you fucking play Battleship. Don't tether your ships together. Alright.
Вражеский крейсер потоплен.
So even if we're up on score right now, but we're up huge on ships, they've got a lot of background points that don't ever go away, and that's because they've had that huge cap lead for the majority of the game. So you still have to get on B. You still have to control these caps. You can't be like, okay, now we're up to 70 points. Look at the Ismail. We're about to go down. We got other ships over there. God knows what their situation is. I'm not considering anyone over there a reliable teammate at this point in time in the game. So the work isn't over. Leone needs to be on B right now. You know, once you've accumulated the points from the cap, they don't ever go away. They're always there. So if they even up the count in the ships, then they're back in the lead. You gotta understand that. Why are you coming down here? The game says you send commands too often. I don't send them often enough, man. These guys need all the help in the world they can get. Probably our last salvo of the game. Oops. Properly angled Ganget. Yeah, that Ganget is a mean son of a bitch. Those guns that you got at tier 3 are... Cruisers can't really damage it. A lot of the battleships have trouble. So, I mean, that should be loss proof, but man, that was like pulling teeth. You got a 5v2 overload, and we got guys parked on the border of the map here. Like, you know, obviously we had no idea what was going on. We couldn't even see the ship's health or anything, but I know for a fact if you're right there, you can't shoot anything up there. Looks like they're going to pull it out, though. Now that we got all these caps, now these Gneisenau's can't possibly get the caps fast enough. I mean, we got them off of A, which is glorious. But even if he captured A and then moved over to B, he's going to have a really hard time doing that quick enough. Understand? So the more time, it's like, you know, if you're investing at all, like if you put a bunch of money into the stock market in your early 20s, then you're going to be fucking rich. If you wait till later in life, you know, you don't have as much time to crew that compound action. So it's the same concept in this game. You got to get the caps early and try and control them. Oof. That's the Ismail there for you. The one thing I didn't notice until I looked at this armor view, I like to play this one backwards. Oh, I can't look at it right now. That game should be over here in a moment. But the back armor on this thing is actually not the best. Damn, that Bismarck. And the Baltimore. Yeah, these three. This was the team on the side we had. Fuck. Gotta shut those guys down. That play the Bismarck made crossing over to support those. I don't know if you guys appreciated that, but that was a really good play. I could have probably killed the Atlanta, and the Baltimore probably would still would have killed me, but yeah, so far so good. Ball wasn't much better. Yeah, I should have just waited for that game to finish. I want to look at that. I'm pretty sure the ball is better, but the firing angles rearward are way better. Like, I still recommend flipping that ship around if you can like that. We were pointed away from those guys the majority of that game. Nobody ever hits the back anyways, yeah. Yeah, the three turrets rotate backwards. That's why if you can get it flipped around, you're so much stronger. As you saw in that one exchange where we were turned in and then we were trying to shoot that Gneisenau, we only had that front gun that was going across the front of the ship. So we got one salvo off. The other three were going all the way around the back. Well, anyway, if I can remember, we'll look at that. The Miyoko. There we go. Oh, the Grimmy. Alright. You've been asking for a while, so... Remind me about the Miyoko, though. I'm digging that. I think the results just came in on that game. Let's see. Yeah. There they are. So we hauled down the fort there. Yeah, let's take a look at the Ismail quick. So we can explain that. I guess I didn't explain that when we were playing the ship itself, but... If you have to win a game at tier 7, you take Mass or Lenin. I mean, I don't have the Lenin. I only had it for about a week. But that ship, I'm scared shitless of no matter what I'm in. I don't know. I hope the Lenin becomes available. I don't know. Actually, I kind of hope it doesn't become available again, because I'm pretty sure it's one of the strongest in the game. Alright, so looking at the turrets first, these three back ones spin around the back this way. So it's easier to go side to side if you're pointing backwards. This front one just spins around like this. The other ones spin around like this. But then armor view... Yeah, we got this weak-ass thing here. We got the little bit of a icebreaker nose there with the lower part stronger. It's not great armor on either end. So I'd still recommend kind of playing off the rear of the ship. But you got to understand, and if you're shooting at this thing, you got to recognize, now 25, 26 millimeters, it's not like everything's going to be wrecking you there, but if you get shot in the side in this thing, you're dead. You know, that game could have ended on that opening turn. Two Gneisenau's. Luckily they weren't ready to shoot and we kind of dodged the shot. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Massachusetts is a good ship. Lenin's a good ship. I just, from my recollections and playing against it, I think the Lenin's one of those terrors. Should definitely got to be on the lookout for. Yeah, let's fire this guy up. Thank you, Byron. Appreciate that. London's scared of our new CV overloads. Overlords. That I don't know. We didn't have. Whew, we didn't have the CVs back when I had that. Alright, fuck. Paris, Azuyas. Achikov, Atlanta. Just the Odin. So here's what we were talking about earlier. If you have just one battleship, especially in a game where you got a bunch of cruisers, then that battleship is... that value goes way up. So usually we kind of criticize people for just shooting battleships, but this is a game where if we can get consistent fire on that Odin and take them out early, that could be a huge swing. Yeah, the only difference is the icebreaker, and the icebreaker, it's not like it's the easiest thing to hit, especially at range, so. But you want to play the easy rearward just because of the turret rotation, basically. That's the main reason, too. So, we'll see where this guy pops up, the Odin. Why are we backing up, dude? That's so 2019 backing up when the game starts.
All stations, protect that target. Smoke screen.
This map, a lot of times, teams will just concede this side, so it's conceivable they didn't send anyone over here.
Concentrate fire on that enemy warship.
Alright. We gotta be careful about trying to get full salvos on there, because that's Azuya's to the right of the target we're trying to hit. Which means we have to flash a lot of broadside to him. So you don't want to force that play just to get full salvos. So here's the situation. We got a 3v1 overload. We want to push this guy as quick as possible. I don't really mind closing in on him. And then we want to secure A, because you can see our team over there is heavily overloaded. See if we can get AP in on them or not. Yeah, it's tempo, 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 and you got the advantage. They do have a destroyer over there on the east. I didn't notice until just now. So I'd send that Kagero into the base. If I could control him. But Suzuya can handle it, Kagero. You need to get on the base. He's not gonna do it. We're gonna get on there. Jesus. Alright, so now ideally our team down there would recognize, okay, we're going to have the eastern side of the map under control. Let's pull back. They want to, you see this line of islands on the map here. You want to get everything behind there in defensive mode. I predict none of them are going to get behind there, but that's what you would want to do in this situation. So now we have 2 caps. They're going to have 1 if they ever capture C. How do we win the game? We control more caps than the enemy team longer than they do. So we already have the win condition in place here. We just need to not have these guys all get slaughtered. Because if these guys all go down 1 by 1, then they can push in and overwhelm us over here. And we'll lose this game. So this is a game that's set up currently for a win, but I really don't think we're going to win. In fact, I'd be shocked. But we'll see. Got a lot of random ass torps flying around. Nice, you got him. There's no way to talk to these people. Like, what happens in this situation a lot of times, they move into these groups. Like, they have 4 ships on that side of the map, and then we'll just move into them 1 by 1. And they'll just kill, it'll be a 4v1, they'll kill that guy, another 4v1 will come by. It's just a bunch of people just marching into their death, usually. Like, this guy's taking fire for what reason? Like... Alright, so I don't think we can lose this. They're not really pushing in aggressively enough. Come on. There we go. Yeah, overall, that was pretty good. That ended up working, but once again, I mean, anytime you have these like dividing lines like this, there's another one on Tears of the Desert, dividing that cap C from A and B, or actually I think there's 3 caps. I think that's a 4 cap map. Anytime you have these islands, you know, that's kind of a defensible position, because if, like, let's say we're all on this side and then they're trying to get these caps, they'll be coming in one at a time through these gaps, and we can just fucking pile on them, torp the gaps, zone the gaps with the torps, you know. Much easier to do that than basically flying around in the open like these guys did. Now they pulled it off this game, so more power to them. If it works, it works. But in terms of, you know, I like to view this game as kind of like baseball. We're just talking about percentages. Making the strongest play, it's not going to always work. But you're more likely to get the dub. Your favorite ship? Yeah, I don't know. This one's underrated. I mean, the problem with this ship is if you don't have any turret traverse, if you don't have the means to mitigate the bad turret traverse, it's really slow. So, I mean, if you're using Yamamoto, for instance, nice game with the Ochikov there. That, you know, I would never use Yamamoto on the line personally, but I know a lot of players do. Yeah, that can be a problem with the slow traverse there. Plus, the firing angles you're forced to show a little more broadside than the Megami, so that increases the difficulty. But you gotta understand, if I can take the full salvo safely, then go ahead and do it. If not, then just take the partial salvos. Because tank-wise, let's see the armor schemes on this thing. Always seems pretty damn tanky to me. Got the little weak nose section, I guess, but... yeah. I don't know. Might be all in my mind. Alright, what else do we want to see? Makawa's max 3. Yeah, if you don't have this this thing, because this you get the Ingenious, which helps your traverse, that calms that problem down. Plus you get this perk, which is fun to use. But if you don't have this character, I would strongly recommend Makawa. I've been making that recommendation since the game came out, basically, and I would still stand by that one for sure. 16-2 Einstein helps, yeah. Yeah, I got that on here. That's another almost degree of turret traverse. Yeah, Yamamoto I got high level as well, because the AP pen inspiration, like, you know, it is useful. Try the Hotnik again. We played this game, or the Grammy we've been asking for a lot. Let's try the Grammy. .4 turret traverse on this one. 6-7. Holy shit. Any return of the Azure Lane commanders? No, they haven't said anything about it, but what happened last summer was on the 1-year anniversary of the German line coming out, which was quote-unquote the full release. Then they released the initial batch of Azure Lane stuff again, and the Halloween commanders. So, I don't know if you guys can remember. I think that was right around July, give or take. Jaguar and Gnevi. So that would be my best bet if they're going to ever release them again. But we don't know that for sure. Use the turret traverse inspiration. Yeah, I don't have a build set up just for the ship, but you would definitely want that on here. The Russian destroyers are the most... I got like 3 or 4 Russian destroyer commanders, and you could all the ships play so differently that you could put a lot of different builds. Alright, this guide is abandoning the side, so I guess we'll just switch spots with him. That's such an annoying play, because you lose, you're at a disadvantage now, because like for the time for me to get to where he was going to go, I'm about 20 seconds behind whatever this guy over here is doing. Likewise here, but if you recognize he's going to abandon the side, just make up for his glaring mistake rather than fuck these guys up. If they completely ban the side, then we're going to have problems this game anyways. That's a really bad positional mistake right off the bat. Deciding, oh, we're going to concede C for no conceivable reason is not a good opening strategy. But it's one that you see almost every game. I gotta be careful with these guys behind me like this, because whatever destroyer is here is probably considering torping me. What the fuck? Thought I switched to AP, what the hell? That's too bad. Yeah, this... That cruiser being that close to me is scaring me. Just for a reference, I was talking about max distance shots on the Leone. The Leone's is almost 9 seconds. This is like 6 seconds, so... see the difference in the firing arcs between a Russian and a Italian. Alright, we got C. It's looking right at me, otherwise I'd probably take that shot. Keep forgetting about my whack-ass concealment. When I used to play the ship a lot when the game came out, I had a concealment build on here. So we're just trying to keep the ion between me and the log, and then I can fight this guy without consequence. He can't torp me. He's probably focused on shooting these guys. Alright, down he goes. Beautiful. Try the old suicide rush play. Surprised. I thought his guns were aimed right at me. Surprised he didn't shoot. Alright, let's suicide rush this bum. I think they're gonna kill him. Once they kill the log of that gate, I should be able to get B.
Захватить указанную точку.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Got the destroyers.
Наша команда получила преимущество.
Banzai!
Двигатель в форсированном режиме.
Gute Arbeit.
Why are we making this play? I don't think it really matters if we live or not. Well, fuck, he just hit our torps. Yeah, we're definitely gonna die. I was hoping to just kill this guy, but I don't think that's gonna happen now. Oh. My god, he whiffed the fucking suicide torp. How can I make fun of myself? Whoops! I hope I didn't throw the game there. That was foolish. But that's a pretty good example of why suicide torping is not the best play in the game. Nobody saw that, right? That's how it's done. Yes. I actually think we might have thrown this. Holy shit. I'll been there just now with 162 people watching. Teaching point. Yeah, I just... You see it all the time when people are trying to suicide rush. I wouldn't mind dying there as long as we killed them, but we didn't even pull that off, so... Might have ended up being a throw. Yeah. Destroyer's moving right in between the battle. Nah, fuck. I think we might lose this. He's trying the same play that we just demonstrated. Fuck. Suicide rush, easy dodge, fuck. I think that's going down as a loss, and that's 100% my fault. I mean, we can't... It's also my teammates' fault for doing what they're doing, but I should know better. That they're gonna try and lose the match. I normally don't make that stupid shit play like that, but... Oh well, we'll take the loss. Last attempt was just as sad. I mean, it's a harder play than you think, you know? As long as the person knows how to dodge, but... That said, trading destroyers to kill a battleship is not textbook. It's not good strategy, and that's why. We're going to lose that fucking game because I'm not there to stay alive and make sure that we don't lose the game. So, that's 100% my loss, because I would have been able to win that game if I was still alive. So even though my team is... They're in the process of throwing the game, but I threw it. I actually lost the game the minute we did that stupid play, so... Tried to show off, but it didn't even work. Anyway, on to the next. Maybe Tbull needs to watch Tbull's video. We all need a reminder. Probably should have smoked up. I was within 2 kilometers of them, so I was proxy spotted. Once we missed, we were dead. It was just how long is it going to take him to do it. One v16 every game, yeah.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
It's a ship we don't want to fight.
Posizionare una cortina fumogena.
Jesus Christ. It's all downhill.
Segnalo la posizione del bersaglio.
Gonna be a short-ass Kirov game.
Неполадки устранены.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to play this carefully here.
Alle Stationen.
5 to 6 cam from the Cali. Was that? I thought he was like right next to me, but maybe I was wrong. I was resigned to my fate. We knew we fucked up. Mistakes were made. Emerald spot, man.
Attenzione, segnalo la posizione del bersaglio.
There we go. Jesus, this guy wants me dead. Ah! That's another loss. Fuck. The Molotov. The Molotov is really good offense, shitty turning, so you got to play it really carefully. I mean, if you get blasted like the Kirov did there, same scenario. The Russian cruisers really aren't that durable in general, but if you can get them in a spot where they can be left alone, then they can just dish out the damage. That's the goal. Gearing. I don't have the cash to be playing Legendary right now. I have reason to believe that I'm going to need a lot of money in about a month and 2 weeks. Let's just put it that way. Save your credits. Molotov is just as fragile as Kirov. Yeah, same scenario. You got wicked guns shooting at you too, so you got to be very careful. We didn't get to. I mean, we got one Citadel on the Ismail. You can. We got a fair amount of damage for the 2 men sphere alive in that Kirov, but that's one if you can stay alive, and especially if you got a lot of tier 4 cruisers running around. Look at this fucking Nimrod. Launches his torps for no reason, then he goes west for no reason. You're spawned by B. You're responsible for B. Every fucking match, these guys that spawn here go over there. What is over here that is so goddamn enticing? I really want to know. Apparently we're missing out on something. Still off to chew. No, I'm in the middle of a relapse at the moment. On my 4-month anniversary, I got one. I'm planning on not being on it too long, hopefully. How'd you go through the bank? I got all of the carriers. I make sacrifices just for coverage for you guys. Alright. Well, they may be abandoning B too, which could be our only saving grace. The problem is we're going to be in the middle of the map here, and this ship, not a good idea to be in the middle of the map. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Nice. That's a suicidal Akatsuki.
Пожарная тревога.
Alright, so we got a destroyer spotting us. There he is. It's probably in the middle of torping us. We might go down right off the bat. We're still spotted. What the fuck? Got another destroyer.
Торпеды за кормой. Неполадки устранены. Пожарная...
See, now it's probably the strongest tier 6. Yeah, we're not going to see that in this game. I'm going to be wrecked, but we should still win this. Oh, here we go. I might get one salvo off before we die this game. Why the fuck do I have HE? God damn it. That really sucks. I don't know. The fact that we don't have A yet is making me nervous. Like, that should have happened a while ago. Alright, Brandon. Thanks for hanging. Fuck. So basically, those guys on C are doing a pretty good job slowing it down. They had the overload go over there. They got one of the destroyers. They got 3v2 currently, but as long as we can get B before they go down, then we can hold A and B. So looking at that from a weak side play, it looks like they're doing a pretty good job. You just want to... You got to assume you're going to go down whenever you're on a numerical disadvantage. But if you can make it take longer than, you know, the other team should be hoping it's going to take, then you're doing your job. If you happen to kill a couple ships while you're at it, even better. The Leone has friends. Yeah, we're doing all right this game. I mean, we overloaded A for no reason, but they got it. They captured it. You know, they're moving into B with efficiency, so this is fine. Because now, once again, they got this huge dividing line right here. C is... You always want to be looking for these dividing lines from the island cover. So to get out of there, they kind of have to subject themselves to huge amounts of firepower, you know? It's not a good position. I hate C. You gotta take the cap if you spawn over there in domination mode, but you would never want to do that if you're in a capture the base mode game. Because now this guy, he's angled towards him. Well, he's about to die anyways, so. But to come out of there, he's got to get crossfire from us now. So this is good job him. He's actually killed them, which is what we're talking about. If you can kill those ships, bonus. But he's created a crossfire between me and this Gneiss now. And just the positioning is way off on Red's part. They didn't really establish good position this map, or this match. So this is, I mean, we didn't do jack shit. I'll take the lowest score on the scoreboard this game, but, you know, being in the position we did, theoretically at least helps a little bit. Alright, so we are spotted here with the asshole couldn't even fucking play. That sucks. I was gonna say we're probably getting spotted by the destroyer, but lo and behold, we got this thing. But he said he was ready to play. Apparently, he wasn't actually ready though. $35 XP, nice. Xenop's been challenged, yeah. It's, you gotta really, you should be looking at the map a lot with any battleship, but you gotta be staring at it with this, because if they get on your side, you will die. You can die in one hit.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Russian battleships, if you can get on the flank and just protect yourself by moving out of center. That's why when I was saying when I was moving into B, I don't want to be in the center in this ship. It's not a good idea, but I thought maybe we could just sneak the cap for free, you know. It's worth taking the risk. So, we didn't do too much on the scoreboard that game, but we'll take the dub. Usually get Deathstroke. Imagine queuing up just to walk away. I mean, I understand sometimes they're gonna have a phone call or a kid's running loose or something, but I suspect these guys that are sitting there the whole game do this often. And it really pisses me off. It's such a disadvantage. It's about 12% of your team is not even on the... They're not there, you know. It's a huge disadvantage to start with. And you get these games where you got 2 or 3 guys, they don't pick up the control for the first 2 minutes. Meanwhile, the enemy team is moving forward. They're killing multiple ships. That's a huge deficit to come out of. Yeah, so we'll take that low. Basically didn't do anything. That was a good game by these guys. Why don't we try... Yeah, we need some money here. See, I got time for one more game. I'll let you guys pick. Albert Marley, yeah. Albert Marley is, I don't know. I don't have a huge wealth of experience in it, but seems alright. Yeah, I'd agree, Akimbo. This game is the most fun to play when you get half of each team or more that's actually trying to win the game. So people sitting out or not playing the game, that just diminishes that. He's a quacker. Albert Marley? Okay. We'll give it a whirl. I haven't really played it much since we were grinding out the line. Why do I have free? Oh, yeah. Let's give it a whirl. And Nagato's tough. Nagato's got good guns, it's got good range, but it's got shit armor, and it's going against tier 7 a lot, so it's very... If you see the Nagato and you're in a battleship, you can really fuck it up from any angle. It's just get through it and then get onto the Amagi, which is a really fun ship. If you like the Fuso, you should like the Amagi. You don't see too many Amagis these days. I don't really understand that. Okay, what do we got? Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, Colorado. A lot of... Usually in the lines, when you're grinding up the tech tree lines, there's one kind of clunker. You just kind of got to get through. Let's see here. This map I've been noticing, everyone just plays north or south of B. It's kind of annoying. This guy could definitely use some help over here. I don't know why he's not feeling in the mood to do that. I think the background of my patch notes video tomorrow will be a Fiji game on this. It's pretty good action. Oh, he's getting focused by the carrier. Well, let's see how the AA is on this thing. Wow. Got a shot on me. I didn't see when I was spotted. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. Could probably radar the guy. I just don't know if the it's worth it. Nope. Nope, there he goes. So he should recognize, alright, the destroyer's leaving. Just immediately go take the cap again. Not inclined to do so. God damn, he's hitting his shots with that fucking sniping battleship. I don't think we can focus on A. Doesn't look like we're gonna have much luck taking that one. I'm gonna try and move over to the east, see if we can support that D cap. Wow. You could cause. Okay, what do we got over here? Eugene. Life on the moon. Yeah, I can't really push over here with these guys.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Is this guy even playing? Oh, he's backing up. That might hit the torps. Nice. I gotta resolve this cap situation. I think the destroyer that's spotting us is over here. So that's probably out of our radar range. What the fuck are you guys doing? Trying to control the back part of the map is a losing fucking strategy. What a joke. This is an absolute fucking joke. Just put the controller down if you're not going to do anything. Kind of surprised this plane didn't spot us. Alright. Expecting the torps, of course. Just not paying attention. Fuck. It's flipping around trying to get the other side off. Probably will kill me here, but let's see if we can dodge it. Nope.
The enemy is about to win.
How many fucking torps you got on the thing?
Hull breach. We're taking on water. Problem solved, sir.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser.
This Iowa is just pissing me off. He's running away. You have to... He has to be holding down B by himself for any chance at all to have this.
Wins in 5 minutes.
Iowas were the menace early on in the game's history, but usually not this bad these days. This one's particularly bad, though. Luckily, their team's not going for B. That gives us a slight chance. The Samagi's going in there. Just sucks when you get these guys on your team. Your chances of winning just plummet.
Enemy battleship detected.
Oh god. Stop, you... Oh, fuck. That's too bad. We needed that base captured immediately. You see that yellow shit coming off the back? That's the piss. That guy's actually peeing his pants right now. Couch ruined. Hope he's not married or his wife's gonna be really pissed off.
Nice work.
You're bitching.
Many thanks.
You're bitching. You're the fucking joke of the stream, man. You got some fucking nerve. I'd be fucking embarrassed to be playing that way. Give him one of these. We're gonna have to kill those battleships to have any chance here. I don't think we got enough time. Oops. He's still running. Oh shit, should have got some torps off there. That's a mistake. I don't think we got enough time though. There's just not. If this Iowa was actually relevant, we could probably win this game, but just embarrassing. Shooting HE the whole game, too.
It's all on you.
Wow. Oh, man. That Iowa's got no balls? No. That was... What are you gonna do, man? And you get, look at this score. He's like, fuck, yeah, I carried that shit. That's the problem. When they look at the scoreboard, they're gonna be like, hey, I played that perfectly. It's just the rest of my team sucked. What a joke. Absolute fucking joke. Yeah, well, he kind of slid at the end there. What do we got? 2 and 2, 3, 4 and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 4, 10 and 4. Not too bad. That game was winnable, man. All that Iowa had to do was sit there, move forward for fuck's sake. We should have won that game for sure. I mean, that their destroyer was all the way up in the Arctic Circle, goofing off, trying to torp the carrier, so we could have easily won that game. Unfortunately, I slid off that cap. It would have been a little closer. I still don't think that would have made the difference, but potentially we could have had a better shot had that not happened. Oh, you can afford to play the higher tiers because they removed the service cost. You could just sit there doing that shit all day. Oh, well, that's a frustrating one. Alright, well, I got to get ready for work here. Let's see, tomorrow we got the patch notes coming out. Friday, we'll see what happens. And then I think Saturday morning, I believe we'll be streaming, so stay tuned for that. Keeps bringing down the credit costs. Yeah, that's... whatever. It's unfortunate, man. There's no reason to sail up to the northeast in that match. Like, if you're trying to win on score, if you got a 300-400 point lead, then maybe that's the play. But when you're down, running away, you press the fucking ship. Shoot him. He's just not trying to win the game. That's so frustrating. That's why I get pissed off about that shit. Like, we're doing everything we can do that game. What do we get? 1, 2 captures. 80. I mean, the damage wasn't huge, I'll give you that, but I feel like we were shooting when we could shoot. But it's not my job to be capturing 2 bases that game. Tier 4 is where it's at. Anyways, guys, appreciate you all hanging out. If you don't mind hitting the like button, or if you're new to the channel, you want to subscribe before you go, appreciate all that support. Let's see. Got Myron, Luke, Doped, Per Storm, Stuart with the dono, Stuart joining as a member, appreciate that. Carlos and Sean, appreciate all the donations today, guys. Helps out the channel quite a bit. Keeps the lights on. Yeah, that decrease in the credit cost at tier 7 was a disastrous move, but that's the result of everyone whining. It's like the guy plays like that, and then he loses money, whines on Facebook, and then they're like, "Wow, people are whining. We better fix this." Fuck that. Go back down to lower tiers until you learn how to play the game, then come up there. Anyways, we'll see you guys all later.